Hey my beautiful Pisces peeps, what's going on everybody? It's Ant from CancerMoonsTarot, and I'm coming at you guys with your April 2022 tarot reading. As always, readings here are general, so if they resonate, that's awesome. And if not, it's not your message. And if you want to check out my official social medias, you're more than welcome to. That's going to be linked down in the description below. But Pisces, welcome on in, and let's see what we got. Starting out here with the current energies for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout the month of April 2022. What do we got, baby? 10 of Cups. Hello, hello, hello. I like that, man. First card being the 10 of Cups. That's really positive energy, really positive news. Anytime we typically see a 10 of Cups, it could represent feeling ultimately fulfilled, right? It is like total fulfillment. Everything is great. Right now, things are going well. Some of you could have gotten married. If that's the case, congratulations on your marriage. Or if there was an engagement, congratulations on your engagement. But 10 of Cups is an energy where things in life around you are feeling fulfilling. I don't know why I'm hearing that saying of like, it's all happening. Maybe I've been watching too much Vanderpump. Fucking Sheena, bro. Anyways, moving on to the next card, we do have here the Death card, and then looking at the last one for you, we have here the 8 of Cups. So, Pisces, with the 10 of Cups jumping over here to the Death card, a lot of stuff is changing for you, but it's changing for you in the right direction. So that's why it feels like everything is happening for you, everything's unfolding for you, because whatever changes that are making, or sorry, that's not even the way to say it, whatever changes are occurring, thank you, are the ones that are working within your favor. So I like this, guys. I do feel like you're having some changes come into your life, but these changes have been progressively positive. I mean, looking at the last card for you, we do have here the 8 of Cups. Those changes had to result in you walking away from certain types of things that were pretty much blocking your happiness and fulfillment nonetheless. So let's go ahead and get a deeper, more deeper information, on this reading. So first things first, tell me about the Death card. What were these changes here that Piscean needed to experience in order to bring in more fulfillment and more positivity into their life? And what do we have? We have the Hermit. Oh yeah, self-isolation card for sure. But the thing about the Hermit though, is that the Hermit in the tarot usually symbolizes a very wise person. Normally, if you guys pay attention to the Hermit card in almost every tarot deck, the Hermit kind of looks like Merlin. Merlin is one of the wisest of them all. So with all that being said here, Piscean, you have gained a lot of enlightenment the more time you've kind of stepped back from your reality. Whether it's been about you taking a step back from your friendships, from your relationships, from your workspace, whatever it might have been, the more time you've pulled back, the more you've really just started to realize shit. And these massive realizations have put you into a position of, I now know how I want to live my life. I now know how I want to make my future go. Like I know how I want to have my future, how I want to set it up. I know what I want for myself, so on and so forth. So taking time to pull back has made you kind of realize everything you needed to put your life in the direction that seems fulfilling to you. Let's go ahead and clarify here the 10 of Cups. What's really all happening here for Pisces? What's unfolding? We do have here the Magician, and we had a card that fell out, which is the High Priestess, which is actually the card that represents Pisces. So I like this for you. So the High Priestess here to the Magician. What you've wanted, your manifestations, your dreams, what you've been asking for the longest time definitely seem to be coming in here for you. It's like dreams coming true in your month of April. So I like this, guys. Now, I'm not much of an astrologer. That is definitely a goal of mine, to understand astrology a lot more. There could be something astrologically going on currently within your personal chart that could be triggering this success. Maybe something's happening within one of your houses that's finally starting to open up those pathways, those windows of opportunity for you to get what you've been manifesting. It just seems like an easier time for the things that you are manifesting to actually come into fruition. It feels like an easy time for, if you just think of something, it tends to happen for you. So I do feel like when it comes towards manifestation, take the opportunity here of this manifestation window jumping into April 2022. For some reason, I'm feeling like manifestation for you guys is going to be incredibly quick, responsive, and easy. So if there are things that you're interested in expanding, if there is opportunities you're interested in attracting into your life, take this time now to do that work. I feel like it'll come through for you pretty quickly. So High Priestess over here, Piscean energy, of course, it is something that represents your intuition. So it's the feeling of something coming. You're going to be in a space here jumping into April where your feelings are going to manifest very, very easily. Now, this could be a good thing. It can also be a bad thing. So let's go ahead and get a little bit into like an intuitive sesh here for you to kind of explain what I mean. If you are feeling highly emotional in a situation in April 2022, there is a chance that your emotions here could be so powerful that they end up manifesting situations that you may not like. But also, on the other side of the spectrum, if you are incredibly happy, if you're in a very positive, radiating energy, you can manifest some pretty wonderful things as well. So what I want you guys to do in April 2022 is be very mindful kind of your emotional state of being. If you are in a very emotional place and you're thinking very powerful thoughts and feeling very powerful feelings, especially when we're talking about negative thoughts and negative feelings, do your best to bring into your awareness when you're doing that to put it to a stop, because it could end up manifesting certain things that you necessarily don't want. For example, if you're very angry, you can end up attracting a situation into your life that is the opposite of what you actually wanted. Now, if you're in a very positive space, this is good news, right? Because these powerful feelings you're having can have the opportunity to create positive experiences the more and more you tap into higher vibrational energies. So coming into April 2022, your emotions are going to be powerful as fuck. You're already a water sign. Water signs naturally have very powerful emotions, but I'm just saying, it feels to me like manifesting is going to be really quick this month. I'm not sure why. It just seems to me like your emotions are so powerful. It's like you feel one type of way and you attract a situation like that. So do your best to keep yourself on more of a higher vibrational spectrum rather than on a lower vibrational energy, okay? Do your best to keep your vibes up is kind of what I have here for you. But without further ado, let's go ahead and keep it moving forward. Let's see what you're dealing with here in the month of April. What are my Pisces going to be dealing with here? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout April 2022. What are my Pisceans going to be dealing with? And what do we got? First card out, we got here the Queen of Swords. So, Queen of Swords, not a bad card. It definitely talks about the removal of certain things that you have to cut out. Next card out from that is going to be the Justice card, which is balance and justice. We also got here the Eight of Pentacles. And then lastly, for you Pisces, we have here the Three of Pentacles. Nice. So coming into your April, based upon what it is you're dealing with, Queen of Swords here to the Justice card. In order to have more balance in your life, there has to be things that are disrupting your balance that have to be removed, right? If you want more balance in your life, you have to remove what is disrupting your balance, what is disrupting your peace. So based upon what you're dealing with, you're in a position of time right now where you're removing anything in your life that is disrupting your peace, whether that is toxic relationships that are involved in your life, toxic work environments, really bad situations that you've had with a friend or a family member. It's just about pulling back. And that was kind of like the original message that came through in the beginning of the reading anyways. It was like the more you pulled back, the more you just realized everything you needed to know. So being a hermit for a little bit has actually proved to be pretty positive for you and beneficial for you. And you really start to see that in April 2022. You know, the more you pulled back from situations in your life, you've seen what actually positively impacts you and what negatively impacts you. You know, for example, you could have been around a certain friends group for a while and not really known how it affected you, but when you took a step back, if you started to feel better without being surrounded by these friends, you might have started to realize, you know what? These friends are kind of always full of drama. These friends are kind of always talking about something negative or never have anything nice to say, and being without them actually feels kind of pleasant. Being without them actually feels kind of nice. You know, these are the types of realizations you'll be having in April 2022 as you've pulled back more in your life, whether it's been about pulling back from friendships, regular plain relationships, love situations, work situations. The more you've kind of gone into recluse and gone within, the more you've recognized what is really for you and what's really not. So when you came to the conclusion here, Pisces, of what's really not for you in April 2022, that's when you do some spring cleaning here with that Queen of Swords. That's when you start cutting out what is disrupting your peace and balance. Now, Eight of Pentacles here to the Three of Pentacles. Both of these cards are cards that represent working on something, putting things together. I definitely feel like jumping into April, you are very focused on putting yourself together, building yourself to become the best person that you want to be. This is about basically manifesting and living your best life, which is really great stuff to see. I love when people work hard on themselves. I love when people work towards the lives that they want to establish. And right now you feel very focused. There's nothing disrupting your energy. There's nothing disturbing your peace. You're in your frickin' zone, man, and you're in your own lane, and things seem to be really progressing for you. Three of Pentacles is that energy where it's like, yeah, things are really working out for you. And going back to the beginning of the tarot reading, when I first pulled that Ten of Cups, remember how I said the Ten of Cups is that card card that represents like the ultimate fulfillment. Like it's all starting to happen for me. Everything's starting to unravel. It's that energy of like everything's working out for me right now because my life is getting pieced together. Three of Pentacles. So things seem to be really working for you guys. There's not a lot of resistance in your month. There's not a lot of resistance in your energy in April at all. It just seems to me like things are happening effortlessly and seamlessly for you in a positive manner. So this is really great news. Let's go ahead and see where things are going for you, Pisces. Where are things going to be going here for Pisces? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout April 2022. Where are things going to be going here for Team Pisces? And what do we have? We have here the Ten of Swords. We got here the Lovers. We got here the Page of Pentacles. And then we got here the Knight of Cups. So based upon where things are going for you, Ten of Swords, this is the energy of endings, right? But whenever there are endings, there are always brand new beginnings. Just like when one door closes, another door inevitably opens. Now we do have here the Lovers followed up with the Page of Pentacles. Now the Lovers card in tarot could be representing soulmate energy. It could be representing connections and passion, but in a general way, the Lovers could just represent what you feel heavily connected to, right? What you feel passionate about, what you feel sets your soul on fire. These are things that you are so passionate and so connected to on such a deep level. So Pisces, with the Page of Pentacles here to the Lovers card, this is like getting connected to something. Some of you guys could be finding your calling jumping into the month of April. So as you've taken a step back more in your life, you might actually figure out what you really want to do with your life, how you want to spend your time, what you feel like your calling is. This could be in reference to your calling for your career, or how you want to spend your life, or how you want to live. Some of you Pisces might be coming to the conclusion that you want to live your life in a new type of way. So this could be even lifestyle changes being incorporated in April 2022. Like I said, that Hermit card was that moment of realization. Like as I've taken a step back from everything in my life, I started to see very clearly what I wanted for myself, how I wanted to live my life, the energies I wanted to be surrounded by, and the things I've wanted to build and create. So this time off did you really well. So like I said, based upon where things are going, Ten of Swords, whatever you really not, you don't really need to be a part of anymore, whatever you really need to end is what you're going to end. And honestly, with the Lovers card here to the Page of Pentacles, I feel like you're going to find out like what's really for you, what you're really connected to, what the right thing is for you here, Pisces. I'm just getting that energy of like it's all happening, like I'm figuring my shit out, I'm figuring out my life, and everything seems to be working very effortlessly and seamlessly. And now we also have here too the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups is one of those energies where you're very kind of excited to see what comes next. In an emotional way, you feel great. On an emotional level, you feel great. And you're really excited to carry this energy forward. You know, it's like this month has been such a good month for me, and I hope that I can continue to be in this energy and keep going forward. So guys, this looks like a pretty life-changing month for you. And I don't mean to be that dramatic, because it doesn't have to be that dramatic. Maybe it's not a life-changing month for you, Pisces. Maybe none of what I'm saying resonates to you, but this will resonate to somebody out there, right? But it does feel to me like there is a turning point in this month in your life. You know, this marks the beginning of something really great, such as the transformation, such as you living the way you want to live and manifesting the type of lifestyle that you want. You know, changes are finally starting to be made here in April 2022. It's all happening. It's all starting to become uncovered. I like it, man. I like it a lot. I wish I could get a little more descriptive here for you, though. So I'm going to try to see here if I can get any more descriptions or details before we move any further into this reading, okay? So just give me 2 moments to go ahead and kind of scan this energy. Ten of Swords, Lovers, Page of Pentacles. I will say in terms of love, there is a chance for a few of you Pisces that you may meet a partner. You may meet a soulmate, if you will, in the month of April, because Page of Pentacles is somebody introducing themselves to you. So somebody here might introduce themselves to you, Pisces. It won't be you seeking them out. They will seek you out. So if there is a chance for love coming into April 2022, there would be somebody who seeks you out. They will find you. They will come to you. They will be attracted to you. And there will be a pretty powerful connection there. So for Pisceans that end up resonating with this, you're not doing anything this month, Pisces. You're not seeking anybody out. Somebody somebody will be seeking you out, and there will be a connection right off the bat. It will be like, oh my God, I feel like I've known you forever type of energy. So in regards to love, there is a chance there for a few of you that that could potentially be happening. You might be meeting this person through a friend. So this person might reach out to you through a friend. You might be at a party, you might be at a bar, you might be just at a friends group. You're just hanging out with a couple friends. They brought their friends that you've never met before. Somebody here seems very interested in you, a part of that friends group, and then they start talking to you, they start flirting with you, and then, you know, it feels like there's a connection there. That could very well happen here for a few of you guys. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and move forward. Let's see what the spirit guides have to say. Are there any dire or important messages coming in here from Pisces spirit guides throughout the month of April 2022? What do we got going on here? Are there any dire or important messages coming in here from Pisces spirit guides throughout April 2022? First card out, what do we got? We got here the World card. I love it, man. World card is that energy of new beginnings, right? It's like your world is changing up, but also at the same time, the world is your oyster. Now, we do have here the 10 of Wands. Following up with that, we have here the Strength card, and we have here the 5 of Cups. So what your spirit guides are trying to say, Pisces, is like, you look back at your world in what it was, right? Because remember, this whole premise of the reading is that when you took a step back from your life, you started to see shit incredibly clearly. When you took a step back from your life, you saw everything for what it is. So your guides are trying to say, when you look at your old world, the world you took a step back from, what do you see, Pisces? Well, you see a lot of burdens, 10 of Wands. You see the 5 of Cups. You see a lot of disappointing moments. You see unhappiness. You see things that just don't resonate with you anymore. But when you look at this world that you're currently in now, after you've kind of detached from your old world, what do you see? You see hope. You see a bright future. You see many amazing things that have so much potential. So what your spirit guides are trying to say to you, Pisces, is that the best choice you ever made was taking a step back from your previous reality. The best choice you've ever made was taking a step back in general, because it allowed you to see what you want for yourself, what you want for your life, how you want to manifest and create your life, what it is that you're looking for, and how you're going to go forward. It's given you everything you've needed to know to take your life to that next step. So your guides here are trying to say to you, if you look back at your old world and you're unhappy with it, guess what? Leave that old world in the past, because you have shifted into a whole new world, okay? So that's what your guides here want you to feel. They want you to feel like you've woke up in an entire new world, in an entire new life, because now that's essentially what you're in, baby. You're leaving your past in the past. That old version of you, those old friends, that old job, that old negative toxic situation, that is not identified with you anymore. That is no longer a part of your identity. You are now a brand new person creating a brand new lifestyle. So your guides here really want you to embrace all this new type of energy. Let's go ahead and have a look here at the overall outcome for Pisces. What is going to be the overall outcome here for Pisces during April 2022? Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus throughout April 2022. And what do we got? We got here the Ace of Cups. I like it. I like it a lot. Ace of Cups is that card of love. So this could be identifying that you're loving your life, but it's also the card here of feeling fulfilled. Every time you look at the Ace of Cups, it is a cup that is overflowing with so much water, so much emotion, so much passion. So when you're looking at this card here, your cup is overflowing. It means you have so much positive energy, so many good things happening in your life right now, so much love that you don't even know where to put it. You're just in such a better energy than you were previously, and you're very excited about that. You're very grateful with that, you know? As far as what I see here for you, Pisces, your month is looking absolutely fantastic. There is really nothing negative to say. I did have that one warning message, for you that I mentioned earlier with the High Priestess and the Magician. It was essentially saying, your emotions are going to be very powerful this month, you know? So that's a great thing. If you're in a good mood, you're happy, you're positive, that's awesome. But if there is anything this month that's going on for you that causes you stress, that causes you anger, right? Anger is kind of the one I would watch out for, you know, being upset about something, not so much, but being angered by something, I would be very careful, because if your anger is in such a powerful state, it could manifest situations that potentially will not be what you wanted. So guys, all I'm saying here is just be mindful of your emotions. You know, if you feel like you're getting incredibly angry and frustrated, or if you feel like you're getting incredibly upset to the point where you are really in a negative spot, bring that into your awareness and do yourself to pull away, or do your best, excuse me, to pull away from those types of negative energies, as they are very powerful at this time. You know, it feels to me like your emotions are going to be very enhanced. Another thing I wanted to mention too is, like, we are in Aries season. So with that being said, Aries season is usually about embracing all the new. You know, anytime we step into Aries season, it's a motivational time. It's a time for power. It's a time for change. It's a time for drive. So we usually get a good refreshing thing happen in our lives when we jump into April, because once Aries season comes, it's time to do like an overhaul. It's time to do like a refresh on our lives, is something that I usually notice every year we get into the season. So with Aries season being here, I think it's going to definitely be to your benefit. It's going to provide you so much energy. It's going to provide you so much positivity and happiness and motivation. And like I said, it's definitely going to provide manifestation at like the drop of a dime. It's going to feel so quick to manifest things that you want. But everything seems to be unfolding for you. Everything seems to be working out here for you, Pisces. So without further ado, thank you for turning in. Yes. Maybe some of you guys need to turn in a paper if you're in college. Don't miss out on that, okay? But thank you for tuning in, Pisces. Really, really appreciate it. Hope you enjoyed this video. April is looking fantastic for you. If you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to leave that in the comment section down below. If you're new here, definitely consider subscribing. But Pisces, much love to y'all, and enjoy the rest of your April. Take care, guys, and have yourselves a good one. Peace.